What happened to our feed?
Our feed is out, but I think we're on.
The feed is out, but the
TV's out. But
what is up, everybody, and welcome into the pregame show, the DNVR Nuggets pregame show, presented by DraftKings Sportsbook. Air horn, man.
Well, I feel like air horns are to in the same way that funky music is. To
you think so?
Yeah, I feel like air horns mean it's party time, and this is like pre-party.
Can we come up with something just to give me like we're up?
We'll go to start off.
Here we go.
Yeah, we'll go.
Let's go.
Yeah, Mahrez.
Yeah, there we go. All right. We are presented by DraftKings Sportsbook, #1 sportsbook app in America. You guys can download it now and use promo code DNVR. And you're going to want to do that because later in the show, as always, we're going to open up the app and make some bets. And we have a betting expert here with us here tonight, guys.
Harrison?
Harrison Wind. Harrison. No, of course, we got RK from DNVR Bets as well as DNVR Broncos.
I'm a new Robinhood user, though. Robinhood user. So I will be an expert shortly. That's what they say.
Anyway, welcome into the show. RK here because we had a couple people just not. I don't think they got the time change.
You know, Darren downstairs was like, whenever I just like have a problem and need something, I just say, "Hey Ryan," and then
that's how we are.
I'm that guy.
Right. You're the problem solver. Yeah. You're the wolf from Pulp Fiction. Over here we got D-Line Co.
What's up, guys? I think I offended Bobo13 during the.
Are you in the
Big Betting Bonanza? He seems to pop it every time. I'm the best gambler in Kansas. I think I insulted the entire state of Kansas and Missouri.
Oh, I remember.
I believe Bobo. Do you live in Kansas? Can we make
what
amends?
Do you have against Kansas?
I think I said it was the worst state in the union.
Man,
followed only by Missouri.
There's so many worse. There's so many worse. Then over here we got the man with the wind in his hair, Harrison Wind.
Amateur better right now. Future expert better.
There you go. I like it. Guys, we have a fun pregame show planned, but first we have to get to our game notes. Not that those aren't fun. I think they're very fun. Actually, before we get to game notes, I have to let people know you might be looking on our YouTube page right now and you see a super chat feature. Ooh. A little feature down there that allows you to pay us should you want to pay us for something. But we do have a couple. So
it's like OnlyFans, but for
it is like OnlyFans. You pay the right amount, Eric's going to show a little skin. You guys,
I think we literally have OnlyFans in the chat to begin with, but I will show skin.
But you guys, the one thing I will say is if you do throw in a super chat, Eric will take a shot of Rakia. He has not agreed to this, but this is the joy of being in charge of the show is I get to use you guys paying us to haze and bully everyone.
Literally every time Adam talks about the super chat, the example he uses is to make me take a shot over and over. It's like Adam's view of commerce is just purely punitive to me.
It's exactly what commerce is in my mind.
Basically, Adam envisions that he set up a dunk tank, but it's me and it's booze.
Well, it's like who would be the most enjoyable just to feed shots of Rakia to and to watch that? I mean, the answer is clearly you.
I think this is going to really come into play at the postgame show. Like Nuggets get a win. They get five game winning streak going. You're going to be feeling good. You're not going to want regular Eric. You're going to want excited.
You're going to want the giggler.
You're going to want the full giggler. Full giggler.
Regular Eric is the giggler.
Also in the post-game show, if you guys have a question and you send a super chat in, we will answer it. So it doesn't matter what the question is.
We must answer it.
We must answer it. We're contractually
obligated.
But we could if it's a dumb question, like if you're just trying to haze or something, it'll be a dumb answer. Yeah, but if you do have a question you want us to talk about, super chat us.
Eric, will you create super chat Scott Rocky?
Oh, where you have to, if in the super chat we have to make a shot from the half court.
Yeah.
Oh wow! I have an announcement. We do have our first super chat, and it's for Eric to take a shot of Rakia.
That's actually not true. It just says this is for you, D-Line.
That's true.
Again, Adam's view of commerce always goes back.
I think we know what that means. Come on.
All right, we got to keep this thing moving. When you pour the shot, though, we do want Eric to have to. We're I'm sorry. Rules are rules, man. Somebody, our boy David East is
you
all
can't
about
just like steal this man's
we
money.
love you.
Yeah. Okay, let's get into some game notes here, guys. PJ Dozier news came out that he is obviously out for this game. I think nobody's surprised.
You freaking suck, David.
Michael Malone made it sound, though, like he is out for a bit.
Out for at least a couple games, I feel like. So probably the remainder of this road trip. And then Denver has that back-to-back coming up at home Monday, Tuesday against the Jazz and Pistons.
No rest for the weary, man. My God.
Michael Malone did say, or he just named the two players who could take his minutes. No surprises. RJ Hampton's one.
Oh, I love it.
Isaiah Hartenstein is the other.
I'm not. You're right. No, that is
exactly
no
what we talked about.
surprise.
No
but,
surprise at all.
I like how transparent he was on that, though.
That's Eric. I don't know if you saw, but that's for you.
No, I didn't,
at your own leisure.
I didn't happen
leisure.
to see that. I didn't.
Leisure.
What is more
Leisure.
fancy? Leisure. Some people say leisure.
Leisure is more
Leisure.
fancy.
Yeah, that's more fancy. That's your leisure. I'd be. What just happened?
All right, back to back.
I'll take the next one.
That's a good homie. That's a good homie right there.
Look at the game isn't. Eric, what did you think of the game?
We might have to up the level of what a
Might have to make it
super
a
chat donation.
$10 super chat as a shot chat.
Let's pour up another one. I'll take it with it.
That's a homie
this is
right
advice
there.
to you kids at home. Never
Yeah,
find
we can
yourself
go,
as the literal clown on a show. Because
I will say I'm down to go round robin with you guys. So
Oh my
I don't want
God.
to
I'm not.
have Eric have to
I'm-
take the brunt of this.
Somebody has to pilot this plane.
Zavelli, David East, may you have a terrible night just like I'm about to have.
I've never had. Oh, what?
Yeah, you're on your own.
I thought we were homies.
Yeah, we got to keep the show moving. Take your drinks.
Yeah, it's good. It's really good.
so-
First time I've ever had this. But
I would
Good
love
luck.
to see RJ Hampton get more minutes. Like, I thought he played fantastic in the limited minutes he had. And part of this is just out of pure excitement. Like, what do you want to see? I want to see RJ Hampton out there for 10, 15 minutes a game, even if it's only for 2 or 3 games, because we get a look at him. But also, he did the things that I thought were right. He hustled, man.
Hustle, baby.
He got it. His first play on the court, gets an offensive rebound. It finishes in a 3-pointer. And this was at a point in the game when the game was in doubt. So that's my vote. Hartenstein I like a lot
It was
too.
right after the game got nutty.
Terrible.
My
When
vote's for
Jamal Murray
Hampton,
punched
too.
a guy in the nuts.
My vote's for
Yeah,
Hampton
sure.
too. The interesting thing about Hampton's role is he's going to be asked to come in and be a defender,
Yeah.
and just like do all the little things and just be an energy guy.
Yeah.
And he's throughout high school and like coming up, he was always like a number 1 option type of guy,
Right.
like a lead ball handler. And the fact that he's asked to do literally the opposite of that is interesting.
The fact that, because I want to see Hartenstein too, but the thing is I wouldn't mind not seeing Millsap for a few games. Like, he looks bad, he looks tired, it's a long season.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind RJ and Hartenstein both getting the bump up. Millsap, take a couple games off. Let's see how this goes. So
No, he needs it, man.
I'm curious.
telling
Oh
you.
man, we got another one. We got another one.
Yo, there's
I'm
no
serious. We got to up the dollar amount.
Save these
Post
game.
game show. You're gonna really want to get
there's
these
no
guys.
goddamn
drinking.
universe where Adam can put this out and like not feel the consequences.
Oh, there's every universe.
I have to say-
Across
So
all.
who is this one for?
So shouts again. It's just they just said it's for you. I mean, if
Well,
you,
but
can,
I want to shout
I
out
was-
who
There you go, right there.
who's in the chat.
On the screen.
you can read the screen there.
This is a Serbian name. so-
Radoja.
Radoja.
Zavelli.
We don't know. We fucking
We're
got it.
guessing.
And now he's like, I take the $5 back.
He's like, you guys are so off.
So that's anyway. Dozier's out for a bit. I'm excited that we're going to see. In my opinion, we'll probably see both. We'll see Hartenstein some. We'll see Hampton some. That's a win for me, even though it's unfortunate at Dozier. Barton's in, Millsap, Murray, Jokic, and I guess I'm not surprised, but I do anticipate at some point they got to rest some guys.
The back-to-back coming up is interesting. You got the Jazz the first night, the Pistons the second night. Maybe that Detroit
do you rest
game.
during the Pistons? What's going on? I can't
a
read
mega
that.
chat that says Adam drink. Dude, Adam, you've turned this into just pure pun. This has turned into a
You're right.
frat
Wait,
race.
okay, I just have to say, I've been watching you guys take these shots after the game and making some bad faces. I thought it was pretty good.
You know what? I liked it.
To make, we're out of rock.
Oh man!
shoot.
Don't announce that. All right, Drew. I like this idea that it's double if you want to make me drink. That sounds fitting, right? Double.
We've really just opened the floodgates.
Yeah,
For-
I know.
for
I'm
the
so warm inside now.
For the Miami Heat guys, Jimmy Butler's out, Tyler Hero's out, Goran Dragic is out, Mo Harkless is out,
The Heat
Myers
are
Leonard out.
The heat is out. Time to call the super.
I don't know. RK, here's the thing. With the 76ers game, there was nobody left. There was dudes we never heard of. Dakota Mathias. I can't even remember what his name was.
Yeah.
Well, he's not on.
it was
He's not even on the
Dakota
76ers anymore.
And he may be back. He may be
But-
back tonight.
The Miami Heat had actual still good players. I mean, Bam Adebayo, fantastic player, still going. Precious Achiuwa's had a good year. Andre Iguodala, ooh. Okay, so they got some guys. Is this a gimme for the Nuggets?
No, there's no such thing as that in the NBA. Even, the 76ers game, they kind of dilly-dallied around for a while. So the more, if you fall asleep and let a team, especially at home, start getting hot, then you'll get yourself in trouble. This is definitely not a gimme.
This is not a gimme. This is a little bit like this. Tonight's game makes me a little nervous from a gambling perspective because it could get out of hand, and Jokic could very easily sit in the fourth.
Yeah.
I agree. It's nerve-wracking because the Heat have some guys who you could just see hurting Denver, like Duncan Robinson.
Totally.
He's definitely going to get loose a ton tonight. You already know.
God damn it. Sam.
Are we going again?
Yes.
All right, you're up. You're up, man.
We're out of rock.
You're up. It doesn't get something out. Get some of the other stuff. We have to get more Rakia, or you guys could send us more Rakia. I mean, we are.
Yeah, we would prefer that.
I nominate Dev to take my shot.
Yeah, how about the guys who showed up late have to take shots?
I like it. The guys that were late. We do have a tap in. All right, we got vote. You might have to sit on this thing and take it so everybody can see the damage.
I mean, I'm good to take another.
I am nervous for this game because I just think Denver and Jokic in particular is on this a little bit of a downward.
Do you hear the giggles? The giggles of glee. I'll take it. Fine, fuck it.
That could be vodka. Could be tequila. Could be a stash of rock.
The show's already off the rails.
It's vodka, everybody. It's vodka.
Anyway, I think the game's going to be tough. We'll preview the game, I guess, later in the betting section. Let's go.
Shooting alcohol.
We clearly need a break. Let's go. DeAndre Ayton was asked about Nikola Jokic giving him some respect, and he had a really interesting response to it, and I want to play that clip because I want to talk about it and what it maybe means for Jokic's reputation. Let's hit that one, producer Kale.
Yeah, DeAndre, after the back-to-back, Nikola Jokic was asked about you, and he gave you high praise, said give him credit, he's amazing, and went through a bunch of other things saying how, you know what you do well and that it's good to see you playing well, and he really gave you high praise. I know this is a competitive sport, and you want to win the game, but what does it mean to you to have someone like him giving you that kind of praise?
That's amazing. I'm doing something right. That's I give him his praise. That what he mean to me. That's the number one center in this league to me, and just what he do and what he brings to the game is tremendous. And I always look up to it and try to take things from him, and just try to learn from it and put it in my game as well. No matter how you try to shut this dude down, he still finds a way, to be the player he is. And I love competing against him, and talk here and there while we battling, and it's just good spirits, and just to hear that, he means it's make me want to keep working for real. Just hearing the recognition of my hard work is amazing. I just want to keep working harder and harder, and it's fun, and it's my natural habitat to just be competitive.
So the number one thing I like about this is Ayton's face during this, because I've read the quote, but I didn't see the video until today. And when I saw the video, you see him kind of like get this like genuine, like, I am glad that I have dad's approval kind of thing to him.
Well, I was going to say, DeAndre Ayton, it's almost like a father-son relationship with him and Nikola Jokic, because if you guys remember,
immediately regrets
DeAndre Ayton's first NBA regular season game came against the Nuggets, and Nikola Jokic planted a perfect triple-double on him.
Murdered him,
Nikola Jokic had a perfect game against DeAndre Ayton, and DeAndre Ayton has come a heck of a long way since then. He's gotten a lot better on both ends of the floor, but you got to love how just Jokic is that guy. I can't wait for guys who are in high school now to come into the league and say, yeah, I just grew up watching Nikola Jokic on YouTube, man.
Wouldn't that be
awesome.
Hilarious? Like all the kids that come in, they all want to emulate Steph Curry, so they're just shooting from the logo. Like now we have a whole crop of guys that just are point setters and just want to water polo passes.
That's part of it. I do think there's guys that want to handle the ball. Yeah. What I think is, and this is, tell me if you agree with this, Jokic is making the center position more entertaining because it's more about skill. It's more about the mentality of it. And I do think that there's this, like, Ayton is now the first. It's not even a new generation. It's kind of like just the tail end of the same generation. But it's guys that are looking at that and like, you know what? I want to be that.
Yeah.
I want to be my skill set too. I want to be shooting, do all this post up. But I want to be Jokic. I want to be the smartest guy on the court.
I think there's absolutely something to that. And I actually think there's young guys right now who are looking at Nikola Jokic and saying, that guy makes playing center look cool.
Yeah.
And it's not normally that cool. Like for a long time,
totally,
it was just a kind of you're a big bruiser and you're just in there. And
they're like JaVale McGee does not make the center position look that cool. I have to be honest.
That's so true.
He makes it look cool. And even up in Boulder, you have Evan Batty who says like he idolizes Nikola Jokic. And I think there's going to be a lot of like centers and forwards coming forward who say like, I want to play like that guy. I want to pass the ball. I want to be, you should be at that height. You should be able to see the floor really well, like he does. So I think I think he really will transform a generation of big men.
Yeah, for so long, the center position, it was just like you had to be a bruiser at times.
Yeah. Bang in the
Nikola
paint.
Jokic has made playing center fun and cool again. Totally,
And even Joel Embiid, you remember, he wants beef with everyone. He fights with literally every center in the league except for one. And it's just there is this mutual appreciation and respect, I feel, amongst most centers that are, except maybe not DeMarcus Cousins. And maybe he's just hyper jealous because he's like, what the hell, guys? Yeah. Oh, yeah. When he was are you talking about that time he was playing with Klay Thompson, Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, and was the second page of the scouting report, but talk shit because they beat the Nuggets? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah,
okay.
that's the type.
Yeah. Anyway, DeAndre Ayton in the club, just real quick.
He's in the club,
Sure,
baby.
man.
In the
He
club?
can be in the club.
He can be in the club.
Well, until we play him.
Then he's out the club.
Until
Out of the
their
club.
matchup in the 4-5.
Oh, God. We're all going to hate Ayton by the
That's
end
it.
of it.
Remember, we were talking about the top players we see in 5 years, and I put DeAndre Ayton on the list because the first time we saw him, he got absolutely schooled by Nikola Jokic. When we saw him later in the year, he had taken those lessons to heart, and he was able to. And again, we saw it the last couple games. He's very accomplished.
He's in the club for me.
I'm invested in this.
Jokic, is he back tonight? And in particular, Harrison, 22.5 points. How do you feel about that?
I mean, it's Bam, so it's a good matchup.
Yeah.
I would
high energy matchup too.
Yeah,
And he seems
I
a
would
little low
stay
energy.
away from Jokic, and I'd be looking to go at the Murray over under.
Yeah.
20.5 for Murray.
Yeah, I really like that because
I do too. I'm on
Jamal was balling out.
He was balling.
first half before he got ejected.
what?
He looked
and I feel like
great.
this has got to be a little
Yeah,
redemption.
and
for him.
he's coming into tonight with a chip on his shoulder because any way you cut it, he definitely feels like he got the raw deal on that ejection, no matter if he deserved it or not.
Right.
He definitely thinks the refs were out to get him or something. So he's definitely going to come into tonight with a ton of energy. So I like the Jamal Murray over.
The only thing that I'll say again is there is a real chance this game gets out of hand with the Heat players that aren't playing, and then Murray and Jokic and our top flight players are not playing in the fourth quarter.
Which of these two bets do you like more? Paul Millsap, 0.5 threes. Gary Harris, 1.5 threes.
Give me Gary Harris.
Yeah, Gary's been
threes.
hitting that, man.
I'm buying that one too. You know what? I'm on it. I'm
At
on
plus
it.
100?
Plus 100 is good value.
While you're at it, I think you take Gary Harris versus Bucket plus 1,100.
This is an insane bet to make, man.
I know.
You're like, that's what I love about it.
Double doubles. They are on here. Player props. I'm trying to find double double. Jokic. I said tonight, if ever you wanted to take the no, tonight might be the night.
Ooh.
Couple things can happen tonight. Nuggets could blow them out.
You're
Nuggets could blow them out.
You're killing
Nuggets
our vibe
could be
right now,
tired, or Jokic could be tired and doesn't have a good game. Bam Adebayo. They have guys that are going to grab boards and be. If there was ever a night to really get great value, I guess it's only plus 200.
Ryan and I placed a very tasty parlay.
We did.
There's a 33% profit boost for all NBA games. Requires a 3-leg parlay. We went heavy on doubles. We went Jokic to get a double. We went Rudy Gobert to get a double. We went Joel Embiid to get a double. And we went, who was the fourth? I guess I could look.
Yeah, you could probably just look it up.
And Giannis. All to get a double.
Okay.
All are favored very heavily to do it. So, Adam, what are you doing, bro? Why are you salting our...
I'm just trying. Hey, I'm just trying to...
So we did that with a profit boost.
Plus 250.
Plus 250, baby.
Okay, who scares you real quick before we get out of here? When we talk about points, who scares you on the other side?
Gee, who are they? Do they have players that are
Bam
playing tonight?
Adebayo, I think, would be a guy that you would look at in this
Bam.
one. It's
I
funny
don't
that
even see
their
those.
point lines, all of their players are off the board. It's only Nuggets.
all
Literally
Nuggets.
only Nuggets.
Yeah.
This will probably be a Tyler Hero night.
Ooh.
Tyler Hero's not playing, but
Oh, yeah, he's out.
Is Duncan Robinson playing?
Yeah.
it's a Duncan Robinson night if it's anybody's night.
Okay. Alrighty, well, you guys are all feeling good. I'm not feeling quite as good as you guys.
I'm
You guys are
feeling
all
good,
feeling
bro.
extremely confident. The Nuggets going for 5 games in a row. We hope to be back in the Winners Lounge afterwards. Either way, we're going to be bringing you the live post-game show and, again, Super Chat in
I'm a
full
little
effect of the
nervous for the
post-game
live
show.
post-game
Yeah, you
show,
might
I'm not
want to drink
gonna
some
lie.
water before this on. Guys, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Gary
We'll see you
Harris to
after
the
game.
moon.
Gary Harris to the moon. I feel icky about that.